like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, because today we are reviewing Life After Lockup. And we are going to get right into it because I have my notes today, so we are in order.
Yes.
Kevin calls Tiffany the B word. Not to her face, but like a punk when she was not there. Because she had left the key on her bed and left a note about the panties or whatever, and that he just said B out of nowhere, which I thought was disrespectful. But I mean, look at who you're with.
He's always disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know. And because she found some panties in his drawer,
which aren't hers,
and then she left it, and when he called her,
she picked up.
He tried to kind of
say, "Oh, they're
yours."
Like,
they're your panties.
She said, "Nice try."
Yeah.
He said, "Well, there's some old panties."
Yeah, and she was just like, "Well, until you can be honest or something,
then I need space or I need time."
Yeah. So he called her the B word and was like, maybe she's up to something because people who are not who don't trust are not to be trusted or something.
Yeah, or whatever. So it's that mentality that men have that, oh, I'm cheating, so she got to be cheating, because why wouldn't she be cheating on me? Because I'm cheating on her.
Exactly.
It's that warped mentality. Mm-hmm. So do I think he's cheating on her? Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely think he's cheating on her. But yes, so he decides to blame her and gaslight Tiffany.
Yeah.
Now, Lindsay decides to gaslight Dante. Yeah, she finally goes out the house. She goes to see Dante or whatever. They're in the car or whatever. Mm-hmm. And immediately she, I guess he was trying to talk to her about the guy that she's living with. Like, what's going on with that situation or whatever. And he was like, you should be happy that, I'm asking questions because I care. She said, is it because that you care or is it because you're insecure? And she's like mean mugging him, trying to size him up, looking at him like this all over the car. And he's like holding both the steering wheels and all this stuff. And he's like, you should care. You should be happy, da. And then he's like, why are you looking at me like that? She was like, I ain't seen you in so long. Of course I want to look at you. So she tries to flip it around.
Yeah.
Being manipulative again.
Exactly.
So I feel like that's just crazy.
She's just trying to feel him out to see what she can get away with.
Exactly. She's sizing you up.
And I'm sure she's come to the conclusion
that you was a punk.
Exactly.
You a punk. Exactly. You was a punk. That's what we call this one. You was a punk. Mm-hmm. But yes, so that's what happened in the car. But then she goes to tell him, I need to bond out my friend TC.
Yeah.
So he goes like an idiot to go bond him out. But also she goes and tells him that, I have warrants from the state. So I am actually a felon on the run. And he's like, what the hell I got myself into, da. You signed up for all this smoke when you decided to be a convict, boo.
Yeah.
So I don't feel sorry for you. No. Nobody feels sorry for you.
No, okay? Not anymore.
Yeah.
The first time, but this second time around, no.
We see that this is now an addiction for you.
This is a pattern. This is what you like. This is what you do. Mm-hmm. And you're always going to be catching these issues.
But he tried to go bond out the friend, and it seems as if he wasn't able to or whatever because he had been transported to another jail.
No. The guy has second bails to be done in another state.
Oh.
So, you're going to pay for him here in this state. But before we can release him, you gotta pay. He has, I think, about 3 or 4 more in 3-4 different states. So Dante was like, I can't pay all that. And so
she gave him money. She
gave him the money, and he was just like, "What do you want me to do?" And I guess she didn't have money to pay for all of that, so she was like.
But best believe she'll be asking you that after she gives you sex or doesn't give you sex, she'll be asking you
for that extra money.
So her friend TC know she gonna hustle her way to get him out of jail. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of time.
It's a matter of time.
But you was a punk, bruh. But let's talk about Puppy and Eric.
Yeah, they went to the divorce attorney,
they went to a lawyer. Right. To ask about the divorce, and about getting Getting a divorce and then getting married. Mm-hmm. Because basically she's like, I want to get married, but he needs to get divorced or whatever. He hasn't got divorced in 2 years or whatever.
He has not even filed.
He has not even filed.
Come to find out, that man has not even filed.
But he said that he doesn't want any drama in his life, which is not a valid excuse. And that, he just wants to be able to live his life or whatever,
Well, apparently the lady that he was with, his wife, right? Well, she's still his wife.
Came into his life at a
time when he was ill.
Yeah.
And
so they're
took
connected.
care of him, and so because of that, he's always going to have this love for her.
Yeah.
Now that he wants to still be with her, but he doesn't want to really shake up anything. It's going to cost. I didn't know divorces cost this much. When I got my divorce, it was $1,000, but
it was $6,500.
That was a long time ago, but $6,500. I was like, wow.
That must be. I mean, I think maybe it differs. It's from. It depends on what state it is. I guess so. Mm-hmm. But that was insane. I probably wouldn't even get divorced either.
I mean, I wouldn't have thought in my wildest dream it would have gone like times 6 the amount. You know, I mean, I got mine over a decade ago, but damn, that's serious inflation on that divorce.
I know.
Shoot, just because of that, I may remain married. I can see why some people remain married even though they're no longer together, but damn, that's
maybe y'all come together and get the divorce. How will y'all do that?
I wonder if they're making it, just like how they're making it difficult to have an abortion, I wonder if they're just also making it difficult to get a divorce these days, too. You know what I'm saying? They want the family to grow, I guess, you know?
Yeah. But I feel the whole thing with Puppy, her going and everything, like she literally looks like a lost puppy. She just looks like insane.
Yeah.
Like following behind this man and all this stuff, trying to see if he's gonna get divorced. I want to get divorced. Please get divorced. This, that, and the third. And you've been here with him for 2 years and everything. Now you had a theory which I did not agree.
You know what I think with Puppy? I feel like she keeps on saying, I want you to get a divorce so that we can get married. And he said, okay, he agreed to the divorce, right? Now, he didn't pay for it right then and there. But
which I thought was a red flag.
He has agreed. I guess he got to go get his money or look at his money to see if he got the money. But then she starts asking, do you still love this woman? He has already agreed to the divorce. She's now asking questions. It seemed to me at the car like she was trying to pick a fight. That's how it looked like. And I really feel Puppy, now that Amber has somebody, I think she wants Amber. Because she was telling her mom that she has never really felt like he loves her like she wants to be loved or something.
Yeah.
But she knew that Amber loved her. See, I was confused. But I told you, as she started talking to her mom, I said Amber's name is going to come up. And it surely did in the next sentence. I just feel that Puppy really wants to be with Amber. This is what I feel. And now that Amber has somebody that Amber didn't tell her about, I think now she's really feeling like, I do want Amber.
Amber?
This is what I want. I want Amber.
Now...
So, I don't know. I mean, Puppy, and the other thing with Puppy too, just like you said, she seems like a lost puppy. I don't think the puppy
knows herself.
Yeah, she really needs to take time to know herself, get some kind of counseling. But I think at the end of the day, I think Puppy wants Amber. I think that's who she really wants to be with.
Yeah.
You know? But she hasn't really made up her own mind yet because she doesn't really know who she is yet. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree to an extent, for sure.
And I feel as though she's just using Eric as a scapegoat, but she's not aware of it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah. So. But that leads us to, I know we're jumping a little bit, but Amber's guy. What did you think about him? Because I was asking you. She has this new guy. He's not been on drugs. He's never been in jail. He's a clean guy, which I'm happy for her. Mm-hmm. That's what you need. You can't have 2 convicts.
But he did ask her that because when the phone rings, they were going to the car and the phone rings, and he looks at her phone, and on it is wifey. That's the person who was calling. So he's like, wifey. Lo and behold, it was Puppy. And before she hangs up, she says, I love you, right? Oh, I love you too. So he looks at her and he's like, so it's just you and me though. Like, kind of letting her know.
I hope you're done with that.
We are exclusive here. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah.
Which I don't think there's anything wrong with him asking that or telling her that.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Like, you better make sure that you know what team you batted for.
Yeah. But my thing with Amber, I did not feel that kind of chemistry.
Really?
I think Amber likes Puppy and Puppy like Amber. I'm sorry. And I don't know why they're playing this game with each other. I have no idea. I have no idea. You guys tell me what you all think, because this is what I'm seeing with my own eyes. This is what I'm seeing, that they both want each other, but for some odd reason, it's hard for them to truly be vulnerable with each other, because when you really love someone and you try to be vulnerable with that person, you feel some kind of way. It's like taking a leap of faith. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just think that they're both afraid of it, of the love that they feel for each other. But that's why I think either Amber want Puppy and Puppy want Amber. And they're just playing these games with these guys.
You know, personally, I'm hoping and praying that Amber actually likes the guy, because he seems like a good guy to me. That's how I personally felt. You know what I'm saying?
I think she's wasting his time. What y'all think? I think she's wasting his time. I think she went with him because Puppy had Eric for such a while. So anywho.
But yes, let's talk about Kelly, which is that guy, Sean, his baby mama. Kelly actually has decided that she's going to pop up at his wedding, or just to go see him with at least her two eldest kids to go see him, but he does not know. Meaning that she paid for her own ticket, which means that he ain't got no money, which means Destiny, he ain't got $50,000 for you.
But you know, so, she had kind of invited Kelly. I think Kelly was going to say she wasn't going to come.
He invited Kelly, but he does not know that she's coming. She said that I'll think about it but really, no, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
So I don't. Anyway, Destiny is in town. Kelly is in town with her kids. And I feel like this man is not going to give you $50,000, Destiny.
That's what she said. She said he over $50,000
because of the broken promises.
$10,000 wedding ring. He has not done it, and $25,000 was for something else. So she won her money.
There's no way in hell you're getting that. You might as well just give it up, boo. Give it up. Take your pregnant self home and ask your baby daddy and hope and pray that he do right by you. Because you ain't getting no more money.
No longer together.
Well, that is why you don't just go and get pregnant by any man. That's why you protect yourself. That's just why you vet when you are dating. This is why you have common sense when you decide I want to be with somebody and I just want to lay down with somebody. That is why she is in this position now, desperate for money. Women gotta make better choices when dating. Gotta make better choices when we laying down with whoever.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, but let's go on to where was I?
You just finished my Destiny. So she knocked on the door, and we see Sean opening the door, and that's where it ended for their story for now.
Yes, but we're gonna talk about Taylor and Chance. The sister who OD'd. Apparently she has very judgmental, horrible parents who are judging her. Obviously they've been through a lot with her. But don't say stuff like, don't call me unless she's dead. Like, don't say crazy shit like that. Yeah. Like, I thought it was very out of pocket. And, you know, Chance, I thought he is a disrespectful piece of nothing. Like, you were sitting there talking about, the first thing you say to the father, he said, so what do? You know, part-time sex slave and part-time sex worker. Obviously talking about for Taylor. And just said it so brazen to the father. I'm having sex with your daughter.
Yeah, like,
I just thought it was crazy.
Really,
and that he was making fun of,
he has no respect for Taylor, period.
None. And the fact that he did that, he put your sister in the garage, which you allowed.
You allowed.
And then he's there just being disrespectful to the dad.
I heard it, no.
And all this foolishness, probably next door.
Okay.
But all that foolishness, and then he's joking about being that he is allergic to drugs because he always ends up in handcuffs. Like, just making light of it, like it's not something serious.
Yeah.
But
it gave us a little bit of insight to Taylor's life. Apparently, the parents lived with her and Bobby, her sister. And the father said he called the cops a few times on her for them to come take her away and all that. Well, he was hoping that there was a warrant out for her so that they could take her away. So Taylor said that she had to put her parents out. Because, well, the dad and the stepmom, I don't know, they haven't spoken about the mother, and I don't know what the history, if her mom is still alive or what. But the father and the stepmom seem very unsympathetic about Bobby. So it really...
And then you're a stepmother. Like, you have no dog in this fight. Like, you're not even my mom. Like, go away.
But you know something? It really gave me an insight to what Bobby was going through. She really has nobody. And so when Taylor now put her in that garage,
that's why she relapsed.
That's why she
I blame
relapsed,
Chance for sure, and I blame
nobody.
Taylor.
You know,
I blame them.
Nobody at all. So when that sister closed that garage door on her, she just felt like, I really have nobody now. There's no one that I can go to. I might as well just be dead. I'm sure that's how she felt.
Yeah.
You know.
And
it's so sad.
And then also the whole thing with Chance, I just feel like, you know, the fact that you would allow a man to come and just ruin the good thing that we have going on just says that I really mean nothing to you. And when she saw that her sister allowed that to happen, she must have really felt alone, because she's like, there's no, like, she has looked at Chance, she has seen who he is, she has looked at her sister, seen what she's allowing him to do to her, and she's like, I am in this shit by myself.
And, you know, and she's in such a vulnerable position right now.
Yeah.
So I just feel bad for her. But what did you think about Chance went and bought a car that he now has to pay?
This man is an idiot. He does not know. And then he's talking about it's $275. Is it $275,000?
$275 per week that he has to pay for this, which will cost like about almost $1,000 a month.
Which I personally feel like is just degenerate behavior. He does not know shit about financial literacy. Yeah. If you are really trying to be independent and take people to the top here, you have to be financially independent. And that's from government, that's from loans, that's from borrowing money. That is like anything, period. Like, you have to be debt free. Yeah. You can't go and move somewhere. You can't go travel, because you will always be in debt to people. Yeah. Yes, you're getting the money for now, but later on when you're trying to do bigger and greater stuff, you are going to have to be held down with all this damn debt.
I know.
Like, but you are a convict. Yeah. You are an illiterate. That's why you don't understand that.
And the other thing too, I mean, it's not just because he's a convict. There's some convicts.
No, but he's an illiterate, because there are convicts that are smart. But he is actually an illiterate person. Like, he is. He'll be right in the dictionary.
Yeah, because, you know, he's there to talk about, I'm trying to
take us to the top, baby.
He has the nerve. He wants to leave her own home where she's at
and go buy a big home
and go and purchase a bigger home. You see, this is what men do. They take you out of what is yours. They want you to go get something else, and then when they're ready, they'll kick you out of that. That house is your home, Taylor. You should not allow him to go take you to no other house. She said, why don't we fix this one up? He's just here. And then the thing is, too, she even made a good point. Whatever debt he incurs now, once we get married, it's going to be my debt also.
Yeah. You know.
But she loves this man so much. She's so happy that this man is there in her kid's life, that she is willing. I mean, we've already seen what she's willing to do. She put the sister in the garage. And I mean, I can see her. And even when he was talking to her about the car, she said, you didn't ask me. Oh, so you're going to start being, you know, like complaining or whatever he said in a really vulgar way.
He was so dismissive and everything, stuff like that. Dismissive. And he just didn't give a damn. He didn't give a damn. Like, that's somebody, if you get out of line and the cameras aren't there, he'll just slap you twice. Yeah, and be like, you need to learn your place. Exactly. That's where it's getting to.
And then has the nerve to say something like, you know, you haven't had a man be there for you.
This is why you don't tell men about your past. You don't tell them who you slept with. You don't tell them what your past was like. You don't tell them about how dirty somebody did you. You don't tell men this shit. If this man talk about, I want to know about your past, well, you talk to them about your family. Don't tell them about the family trauma, but you tell them about the good. All of the good. Don't sit here and tell no man about the bad in your life. Don't sit here and talk to him about your exes. Don't sit here and talk to him about who you slept with, how you did it, how you flipped it, how you twisted. Don't do all that shit. Because when he's good and ready,
the person dogged you up, but when he's ready, he's going to be like, well, or
what I did isn't that bad, because he did this, he did that, he did that. They use it as ammo. So if you go and do that as a woman, you are just setting yourself up to get stabbed in the chest while he look at you like this. So I just thought it was foolishness.
I know. I feel bad for her because she's so, like, she doesn't speak up for herself.
She's very mute, and he notices that. Girl, Good luck with that abuser.
Yeah.
I actually, but seriously, I am praying that she gets out of that situation because I hate to see women who are in these situations, and I really just hope she has the strength to actually get out of that.
She seems to have such a kind spirit, but
I feel like
he's going to take advantage of her.
Yeah,
he already is.
Yeah, but I just feel like when women, I mean, she's a mother of 3. One guy killed. Did he kill himself or was he murdered?
I can't remember. I think
he overdosed or whatever.
2 of her daughters, 2 daughters, the same father.
I just feel like she's in a very vulnerable position, and when you're in a vulnerable position and you haven't worked, she hasn't had time to work on herself because she's had these 3 kids. Yeah. You have to really just focus on yourself, and you can't let men in. As nice as it would be, we all would love to be able to have somebody to love, to hold us, and all this gushy stuff they show you in the movies. But you really have to just focus on yourself because you are a woman with 3 kids. Yeah.
So
but yeah.
Who was the next one that we're going to talk about?
Let's see. Oh. Chance. Kevin meets Kayla, and she cusses him out from here to tomorrow, hun.
Oh, Kayla comes over.
She cussed him out, hun. And then what I thought was so pathetic. Look, I have to be nicer. I just feel like what was getting me about Kayla, she was like, all the other chicks, they the side B's, I'm the main B. I do this for you. I take you out to eat.
I have a good job.
I got a good job. I put it down the way you want to. We got good sex.
I buy you things.
I buy you stuff. I'm there for you. I'm your ride or die.
She don't know why he can't just commit to her only.
They haven't been together for 2 years, and you're still sitting here?
In terms of a commitment, but she has daily sex with him.
It's just the degeneracy knows no bounds.
It was too much.
No
like
bounds.
She's like, why? I hope, Kayla, this helps you to see yourself, this show, so that you can realize that you don't have to stay with Kevin. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, come on.
You know what I think it is? There's just so many. Until we get it together
really
for hours.
Women? I don't know what it is.
You know what it is? A lot of
so much
women
going for you, and you go settle on Kevin cheating on you.
And he's short.
I cannot.
Of all things, he's short.
He's not even that good looking. I just don't understand.
And you know what it is though about women? There's a lot of broken women.
Yeah.
That's what it is. There's a lot of women out here who are broken.
And you need love. I understand when you just want to have someone to hold you.
Like, you ain't gonna die if you don't have love.
And you know what I'm saying? To be there for you. But this guy's not really there for you. I mean, you being with him makes you so hurt. She is like, you can see the hurt in her. Even though she's cursing and all this stuff and behaving all tough. But it comes from a place of deep hurt. And pain and sadness. It's just really sad, and it's really unfortunate. I do feel bad for Kayla. I do. But, sometimes women, we just have to walk away and say, I deserve better than this. It's not easy. It's not a road for the weak at all. No. But sometimes you just have to not settle for less, because in the end, it's better to be happy and single than to be miserable and taken. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Love that. Yes. Yeah. But yes, y'all, that's life at the lockup. We are praying for the women. We pray that they get clear. Last but not least, Chance and Brandon. That girl really don't want to be with him. No. She has told all of her friends, let's all go to the strip club. Let's take him there. Let's get him drunk. Because he wants sex, and she just doesn't want to. She doesn't want it. So they go to the strip club, which I thought was okay. It was weird. I couldn't watch the whole thing. Mom had to fast forward. It was quite a bit. Yeah. But and he's like, oh, I have the best wife that won't sleep with you because she don't like you. I know she cannot. She can't even mentally wrap her. Like, I bet she can't even imagine having sex with him. Like, I feel like if she did, she would vomit. Brenwyn needs therapy. Yeah. Because she has only, I'm sure, like we said, we suspected there must have been some kind of sexual abuse when she was at a young age. Yeah. And that's why she has not been able to have sex. But she was a stripper. A lot of that stuff, I
I had not me, but I had a college friend who kind of was in that life, and a lot of bad stuff had happened to her.
Yeah.
So it could have either been when she was young or when she was in that stripper life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't able to rationalize it because she was on drugs or whatever.
I cannot imagine the only time she's had any kind of
intimacy is
call
through
it intimacy because it's sex. That's what
sex.
It is. Because you have not been sober during any sexual encounter. That cannot be intimacy.
Yeah. So that's just is horrible. But she ended up leaving him in the car, honey. They had some type of argument or whatever. And I think she was like, I can't do this or whatever.
It wasn't so much an argument, but what he was
like, still trying to see her. He was like, I have a cabin, let's come. Let me come stay there for at least 2 hours or whatever. He's like, we're going to have no time. I have my classes, this, that, and the third. Yeah. Like, he is just so desperate to have sex. And a woman like that can't do that.
No.
And even the friend was telling...
he doesn't care.
He does not give a damn.
Yeah.
Even the friend was like, she's really not going to come with you or whatever. Mm-hmm. He's like, well, then that will be a divorce, because at the end of the day, I know it ain't gonna work or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know why the friend was talking to him and telling him all that.
I think she was trying to speak on Branwood's behalf because she know Branwood can't tell him, but she thinking maybe I can tell him.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But Branwood, I'm sorry, y'all. Nobody can't tell me that girl wasn't high as a motherfucking cake. Can nobody tell me she was not high? She was high as hell. She was like all up in the strip club, like. I was like. What is going on? And then the way she talks, like, yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
But you know something? What I noticed though about her, she has been talking like that even when she got out of jail. So I don't know if in jail you have access to.
Or maybe she is like having like addiction problems or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
From the moment we've met her, she's always kind of talked.
No, but
okay.
No, but the thing is, also her eyes are low, and that is the number one indicator of somebody who hides a kite.
But she has been having these low eyes.
I have not seen low eyes.
I haven't seen anything change about her.
But the thing is, they give you drugs in jail. They actually give you drugs. They come out with this little rolly cart. I know y'all probably wondering how I know. I ain't never been in jail, so don't y'all start that stuff in the comments.
Her uncle was in jail. I told you the story. Oh, I need to stop laughing. Why you laugh? Because it was funny. I was talking to you.
I'm sorry, Uncle, if you are watching this and Mom has exposed you.
Well, no, but he says, look.
I was going to say my daddy worked in jail.
Well, yeah, he also did. But I was.
There are no convicts in our family.
I don't know all that. But I was on the phone with him, and at that time I did not know, but I was on the phone with him, and he's like, oh, hold on. And then he's talking to somebody. Okay, this is his name. And then he's like,
naming the pills.
And then he comes back and he says, yeah, I just had to kind of take my pills. I was like, what pills are you on? Got my nerves. I'm just like, pills? I have to come take my drugs. I was just like, hello? So
it's very high for you to be, and the thing is, somehow they actually get weed into the system. Like you would actually have somebody, like you can bribe the guards or whatever, and they can get drugs to you in there or whatever. Yeah. So I don't put it past it that she getting high out there, she getting high in the jail. I don't put it past Branwood because I don't remember her being like.
She has kind of been like that. Even when they were getting to get married, and he took her to that dirty toilet, and he's like,
she wasn't that low
and she
though.
Came and she was like, oh, okay, that toilet was worse than the one in jail.
Look at the baby goat.
I know, so cute. But remember, she told him that toilet was worse than the one in jail. Mm-hmm. She didn't have no attitude. She was very calm, and she said it. I was like, if it was that, I would be like, I'm not changing in there. But she did.
I feel like it's worse, though. I feel like now it's worse. She seemed a little vibrant then. This time, she just seems like God get me out of the situation. Like, how am I going to get through this?
She's trying every which way. I just feel bad for her, the situation.
Anyway, y'all, it's Mary.
And
Please make sure to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below.